Hello guys, Mrs. Silk here with another video. So why can't you get dates? And why can't you meet women? And why do you feel like it is impossible to date and meet women? Why is that? I mean, most likely you think that women have this impossible mindset, that they're only looking for specific caliber men that have the looks, the status, the men that are really popular, that have things going on for them, successful men that not only are successful in the business, but they are super good in terms of self-improvement and so on. Because that is what the social media are feeding you, and that is toxic material. I would say it's toxic material for men like you, ordinary men. Back to the question, why can't you meet women? And why does it feel so unfair when guys around are meeting good women, but not you? And when I'm saying you, well, I'm meaning you who are looking at this video right now, and all those men that are familiar with the situation when we're talking about how hard it is to meet women and how demanding they are, how, their preferences is way out of the league for you. Well, I have one question then. What do you expect? If you haven't went up to a woman that you don't know and introduced yourself. I mean, the vast majority of all men haven't done that. Basically never do that. So how do you expect to meet women if you don't go up to them and introduce yourself? You have to go and say hi to them. If you don't, you will never meet women other than relying on luck. Like a woman coming from nowhere during favorable, rare circumstances, and bam, the universe hook you up with one of the women you find attractive. But that doesn't happen so often. Most of the time that never happens for most guys. So in today's world, you have to be the one that have the courage to go up and say hi. It's your job as a man. You have to go and say hi to them. Because if you don't decide for yourself to go up and introduce yourself, you have nothing. It's almost impossible to just sit and wait for a woman to come up to you and start a conversation. That rarely happens. And the whole cultural and human psychology thing works in the way that you have to take the first step. I'm not going to go so much into the cultural thing. I'm not going to go in so much about the psychological of human behavior in this part. But the fact is that men have to take the first step. Most guys don't do that. And I'm always so surprised why they are getting so surprised that they can't get women unless they approach them and saying hi to them. And they are, many men are just, are getting depressed, and they're really, really feeling down. And then when I'm talking to them, I just realized, you know what? You haven't introduced yourself to any woman. And now you're sitting here thinking that women in general have this impossible mentality of their preferences of men. And you are not one of them. And the world is unfair, because you don't meet anyone, and you probably have seen people like you that don't meet anyone either. And then you can even form a group because you all are a bunch of guys that have never actually made a real effort to approach women in a certain quantity, to find someone and build a relationship with someone. Most of you guys haven't done that, and it's very easy to then go and come up with a lot of assumption about how women are and so on. You will be so surprised how women are when you going up and start introducing yourself. And I'm telling you, you will be so surprised how women actually are once you start doing it. Me, for example, I've been approaching thousands of women. I know exactly how it is. I know exactly how they react. I also have a master's degree in human behavioral science and also in interpersonal communication. I know this stuff. When I really think about it, if I now want to meet someone, let's say I'm single and I really want to meet someone, but I can only meet someone that are coming to me and saying hi. I'm not allowed to go up and say, excuse me, I just want to say hi to you. I'm Michael. No, I'm not allowed to make any approach. I'm not allowed to say hi to women either. I'm only allowed to sit down and just wait for them to come to me. That's what I'm allowed to. Then I just can't see a way out. I just can't see how I can manage to meet women without saying hi to them first. It's very, very hard. You have to go up and say hi to them, because if you don't, you won't meet women. Simple as that. So whatever it takes to make you get the courage to say hi to them, do it. All right? Just do it. But don't expect to get women, or don't think women as some people that are really, really bad because they are so demanding and so on. You don't know that because you never approached. And let's say that you have approached 1, 2, maybe even 3 women in your life. That counts as 0. So you haven't approached anyone. And remember also one thing, is that if you want to be good with women and people in general, but let's say women for now, you need practice in situations that mean something. And therefore, when you start approaching women, even if you're nervous, even if you feel like you don't want to do this because you don't feel like you're worthy, you're still practicing. And you really take the reality and see the reality as it is. So, guys, you need to start to introduce yourself to women. Just go in and say hi. I just wanted to say hi. I am Michael. I am Robert. I am Christian. I am Peter. Just do it. And I see you in the next video.